Hey YouTubers, Raven here. Hey! Sorry that we're like 11 minutes late.
Yeah.
I had some difficulty. But yeah, Supernatural season finale! Woohoo!
Yes.
We haven't done Supernatural for a really long time, so
Right.
hope you guys join us.
Okay, Jack.
What the heck is wrong with you?
He's getting flashbacks of when he was using his powers against people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you.
Yeah. Yeah, training exercise. We're FBI. I'm Agent Roland. This is Agent Knowles.
I love when they do that.
Here you go. Now.
That's probably Jack, right? Shaking the store?
Probably.
Yeah. I might be going to watch Devil 2 after this.
Hi, son.
Oh, Daddy Dearest is back.
Whoa.
Lucifer!
Right. He's brought to you in part by
Okay.
Whoops. I'm gonna send it on Twitter.
Yeah, you can't stop these heavy feet. Once you get loose, you can't stop these heavy feet. I'm away from you. Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Jump into summer with 30% off all dresses and shorts, 40% off all tanks and swim, and 50% off all tees. Hurry in to get 30, 40, and 50% off at Old Navy.
Oh man, my allergies are killing me. Yeah?
I want to see Deadpool 2 as well.
Now get 50% off a smartphone.
Did you put the title in the?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just didn't put the thumbnail and all that in yet because I wanted to just go live.
Right.
I'll put it in later.
And down. Forward.
Oh, that looks good. That looks like a
So
fun
yeah,
one.
Charmed is gonna air after Supergirl on Sundays.
Okay.
In the fall. So Supergirl's gonna be on at 8, Charm's 9.
First met James in 5th grade.
Well, as long as it's decent, I have no problem.
Well, I don't either. It's just a lot of people are like.
No, I mean like
watching both of them.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And Monday is gonna be Legends in the Supergirl spot.
Yeah.
So they're gonna open it up to be showing stuff on Sundays now on
2
CW.
months free unlimited data on a great network.
Yep.
It's amazing.
We know you love it.
You don't have
to
viewers.
I
Sure
know.
you love our network. We let you try it for free. Get 2
I don't
months
know
of
anyone
unlimited
to
data
watch
free. All on a network that covers 99% of people in the U.S.
Tara, you can see.
Duncanson.
I don't know if Tara will join us tonight. She's a working girl.
Well, what's his face watches Supernatural?
Monty?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. But he doesn't want to get spoiled. He's on season 8. Yeah.
Well, I put it on Twitter. So you just have to wait for people to come on, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you there? Yep. It's by the same person who created Jane the Virgin.
None of them look family.
We're gonna find out who's the mystery girl is next Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, right. Wait, Barry sits in the chair.
What the heck? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an awesome freaking live stream on Tuesday. They showed. Did you see the lightning in the forest? Did you see it?
No, I missed.
It was purple. It was the purple lightning. Oh.
Yes.
Sorry.
The Flash is awesome. Okay, back to Supernatural.
The heck is happening?
What?
I see what the heck is happening.
Oh.
Whoa.
Dun dun dun.
Don't get cut. It's Michael! And freaking Lucifer. Okay, in the last episode, freaking Lucifer was all telling Michael like he was gonna do a deal with him, like as long as Lucifer could like
Get him a son.
yeah, then Michael could have everything else. So he brought him to our world.
What the hell was that jar supposed to do? Lights it on fire and throws it at the angel's feet. Angel stares at it. We all get in the car and drive off. Okay.
Well, it's by a gas tank, so it's probably gonna blow up the place.
Eventually.
Are you real?
He's the best Lucifer.
Right.
Said you're dead.
He is the best Lucifer.
Yeah, I don't like to speak ill of people, but Sam is a big cat liar. And he's a bad person.
And you're not? You're freaking
I
Lucifer.
don't understand. Well, Michael didn't.
He was all trying to impress Jack in the last episode. So he was all saying, oh, you know, I've done these things. And Gabriel's like, no. Okay, you did this. God did this to you because of what you did. He's like, don't be all trying to impress your son. You know? Like, he told it like it was. I was like, go, Gabriel.
As soon as this goes onto Netflix, I will.
But if the rift is closed, then how are you here?
Because
How?
as soon as it goes to Netflix, I will watch last week's episode.
Because even though
It'll probably take a day or a few days.
Well, CW seems to put it up right away.
They do, but I mean, it might not be tonight. It'll probably be like tomorrow or
we're
something.
not human, no matter how much we pretend to be.
I watched the second episode again.
Did you like it?
We're fragile. And all this, bring up worse.
Y'all should watch Winona. It's
It's the only,
great.
it's the only one I didn't watch it before.
It always goes wrong.
You haven't seen season 2 yet, huh? Just season 1.
I watched
Right?
some of the later half of season 2.
It's just us
Because-
and humans. We're like
Even though I was
I
able
guess she was pregnant in real life.
onions and strawberries.
That's why.
It's a bad combination.
It was like written in.
What do we do?
And then
They did a
season
good
3
job.
starts in July.
Okay.
On Sci-Fi.
Eve.
And Midnight Texas is going to be on Fridays in the fall.
Planets.
I don't know if you watched that, the first season of Midnight Texas.
We stay here on Earth,
It was good.
but we can go anywhere else.
Oh, we said leave, not Eve.
Everywhere else.
The finale of Once Upon a Time is tomorrow.
I know.
The last episode ever. The last episode ever.
I can make your lights easier.
Some part of me is excited
Yeah.
for it to be over,
Me too.
You'll miss me.
and the other part,
Yes, they will.
I don't know what my life is like without it.
Yeah, I know.
Without my weekly hatred of
So-
Emma.
Yeah, but she hasn't been on it this whole season.
Yeah, I know. I've
Except
had
for like
other
this,
characters
except for this
just hate
the
weekly.
second episode and then this episode that's on tomorrow.
I've had other characters to hate weekly though.
So,
So
and style. Reset. Brother, son. You up for an adventure, buddy?
When did you want to see Black Lightning and Legends? Because were we gonna do both or just Black Lightning?
Both.
Okay.
But there's something you need to do. Go to the other
Yeah,
refugees.
so for the crossover, it's gonna be Batwoman and Gotham City.
Maybe it wasn't one of them. Maybe there are monsters in this world that aren't monsters. Dad, hey,
What the Sam hell? He is. Longmire.
Longmire? Really?
he's here to help. No.
Lucifer is freaking evil.
Yeah.
He's the devil.
Oh, you're leaving dead bodies on tables now. Nice.
we were waiting.
I love his sass though.
Right.
He's so great.
My father, he's going to bring Maggie back to life.
Like there was this person I was talking to in class, and like she's behind by a couple seasons on Supernatural. Well, not a couple seasons. She's on like season 12, I think. But she was saying that like she's like, is that Lucifer back? Because she's like, for a while it was like at Asmodeus or whatever his name was, and I was like, yeah, it's Mark Pellegrino again. And she's like, okay, because he's the best Lucifer. And I was like, yeah.
Resurrection stuff is not always a great idea because, people come back. Right? Sam didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Very different. Some would say special. No offense. You said you'd do anything.
And I mean, I guess like we could always start doing Legends on Mondays in the fall, like together, so that way you're not doing it by yourself if there's time,
Right.
But because I mean, I like Legends. It's just sometimes it's so complex that I don't always know what to say about it.
Everything's gonna be fine.
But I think Wally is going to be in the finale for Flash though, because I saw some pictures.
Probably they'd meet as well.
Yeah, because Jensen Ackles' wife posted a picture, and she's like, said something about the finale, and it was a picture of Dean with like blue eyes. And I was like, oh snap! And then like all the like TV Line and all those ones that post about TV shows on Twitter were like saying the recap, and they're like Dean, and I'm like, what? No, I don't want to know. and then he was like, he's like, you're gonna freak when you see Supernatural, and I was like, did you watch it? And he said, no. He's like, I saw the last 10 minutes of it. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I know it has something to do with Dean or whatever.
Right.
So you guys recently started dating? Yeah. Cool. I want to say.
Why aren't people coming on our feed?
Great.
We better get some people for Once Upon a Time.
Okay, this is the traverse. For when you have your 5 kids, 2 dogs, and 1 cat.
5 kids, 2 dogs, and 1 cat. Bite me. That's what he said. Ain't no way 5 kids coming out of this. Okay. No.
I mean, you want 5 kids, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to just leave because I'm not doing that.
Right.
At the most, like 2, but not 5.
Yeah. Hydrates and reduces the look of wrinkles.
I don't even.
I might do more than 2, but I am not doing 5.
I'm good with like 1 or 2. That's it. I don't need more than that.
Yeah. I want at least 2. I am not going 5 or more.
Hell no. Only at JCPenney.
Hell to the no.
On your family's favorite brands. Plus
Yeah.
free delivery. Plus up to 18 or 30 bucks.
But yeah, because my mom came from a
Big family.
yeah, she came from a big family, and like I just see how close they are when we all get together, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And then like my dad comes from a 2-sibling family, like me.
Yeah.
And my mom wanted more. My dad wanted 2.
New Cascade Platinum.
What seems to be the problem?
And it just worked out that they only had 2. So I don't know.
It was Laurel's dad that left on Arrow.
He died.
No, he left. Like he was the one that was probably gonna leave. Yeah.
Actually,
Or gonna die or whatever. Because he's going on to a new show, the actor. So
Okay, so he's the one in the casket of the season.
probably, yeah. Was that tonight? That's tonight.
Mhm.
At 9.
Yeah.
So they're doing a spin-off of the originals on that's gonna be airing in the fall called like The Legacies or something.
But the originals is a spin-off of Diaries.
Well, they're doing a spin-off of the originals now.
But the originals is better.
Because it's ending.
Yeah, I
The
know.
originals is
There's no place like Floor & Decor. You'll find the largest
The originals is
selection of
like
tile, wood, and stone.
There's also gonna be a new show called All American. It's like a sports show.
a what?
A sports show. Like,
It's time to celebrate.
I watched the trailer for it. I watched that trailer and I watched Charmed because they have the CW upfronts today, like where they preview the new shows for like the fall and stuff. And so they released the trailers for Charmed and like All American and stuff like that.
Celebration event. Or during a Jeep celebration event, well-qualified lessees.
Charmed looks interesting, but I mean, the original will always be the best.
Like,
And their names don't start with P. Their names start with M.
yeah.
So it's Maggie, Macy, and Mel. Melanie, like Mel, but it said Mel on like the cast.
Right.
Trust Jeff Denham on healthcare.
See, like, none of them look like their family. So I understand how they're going the page route with maybe one of them.
I mean, I feel like
But
I
having
feel
a
like
mom
the,
be a
I feel like
whore-
the two, not the older one
right.
that comes and says she thinks that she's their sister, but the other two, I feel like they look a little bit more alike and could like look like their sisters.
Okay.
But I feel like the other one doesn't fit in with that.
Okay.
I mean, but see, the thing is, Paige doesn't look like she's Prue and Piper and Phoebe's sister.
I know, but Paige is like, she looks more like the mom
Yeah,
than she does like her father.
yeah, that's true.
And like, if both of the other sisters are of Mexican descent, then I don't see the Mexican descent in the yeah.
You're gonna put out an APB on it. Yeah.
An APB on the devil. I love Bobby.
Right.
I miss him.
Sam, even if we find Lucifer, how are we gonna stop him?
I think everybody that I know that watches Supernatural is behind on it.
Right.
So it's not gonna work because
Yeah.
Why? So, yes.
Listen, I know this is weird, so weird, but before you died, did you remember anything about the person that killed you?
Does it matter? That seems like we have bigger, Satan problems.
Yeah. we're doing
Satan problems.
But yes, it does matter. It matters to me.
I never saw his face, but I saw his eyes.
Saw his eyes. Saw his eyes.
oh no.
It really is. All right, Jody's looking. So far, nada.
No, Angel radio is nothing but ecstatic, which is disturbing.
Great. We'll just add that to the list.
So what do we do now?
What the hell?
What be going on?
Michael?
How is that?
Shit just hit the fan. I feel like Mary is kind of like useless right now. Like I feel like she's not really needing to be there,
Right.
you know? And I mean, I like her. I like that like she's there for her boys, but like she just it's just like they almost need her around just so that they have that reassurance, not because like she needs to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They don't have the Archangel killing blade. They're not going to be able to kill him.
Nope.
Bouncing off like a gun of Superman. Oh, damn. Well, you telegraphed your move there, Castiel. I can't remember which was the name of the angel that possessed Dean. Or wanted to possess Dean, but then took over their brother.
I saw her redo the spell. I know what it takes is some blood.
I don't remember.
Fruit glowing raw.
Because their brother's name was Michael.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Michael? Because we kept making fun of the fact that the angel's the same name as the host?
Yeah. Michael is in Michael.
Right. So, I mean, technically speaking, you could just jump the host.
Yeah.
But with this host holding up, it's no why for now.
First night, I think that's my some consider that an honor. Well, as Shakespeare once said, eat me, get back.
He actually said that?
No.
You mean dick bag? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Well, as Shakespeare once said, eat me, dick bag. What?
I mean, if Shakespeare said that, okay, but
We're going to take the right for every nook and cranny of creation. You might even learn something. We come up with some improvements. Improvements? Yeah. Talk about that.
see, Jack wants to do the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
even though he is the son of Lucifer. Like, inherently, he is good
Mm-hmm.
because his mom was
Right.
What's that like?
good, and he was like raised by Cass and Dean and Sam.
Yeah.
Could have done this like.
Gosh, this Michael's
I mean, so was the other one. But,
yeah, but this one's like really bad.
yeah.
I heard your prayer. Yeah, that's me. Yay! We done? Ready?
Prayed to him.
Michael did?
No. Sam prayed
Oh.
to Jack.
Damn!
Holy hell.
Okay, game over. Hey, buddy. Let's split.
Yeah, well, things don't always go as planned, Michael.
I don't know anybody here. They had a deal. Lucifer gets you, and Michael gets everything else.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna nuke our world, Jack, just like he did his. Is that true? No, it's not.
Stop lying.
Is that why you wanted us to leave? Wait. He said we'd go to the stars. I think you're just gonna leave the rest of us here and burn. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's slow down.
I mean, that's what he'd like to do. He is Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not currently the bad guy.
Yes, you are.
What about Maggie?
Now you saw the eyes of the person who killed her. The glowing red eyes.
You're gonna believe this guy?
Yeah? Because you're a liar. You're freaking the devil. He has no right to believe you. Even if you are his father.
You saw me when I was scouting out the bunker. She saw me and she screamed. So I crushed her skull with my bare hands, and it was one red eye like that.
Ugh. It was warm and wet, and I liked it.
You're a monster.
That's what he said.
Come on, man!
Oh.
Yeah, Jack is more powerful than you.
I tried with you. Told me it was a lie.
Because I told you what you wanted to hear, man.
Why?
So what? I killed the girl. Big deal. She said she's a human. She doesn't matter. So am I.
Yeah? That's your problem. You're too much like your mother. Jack, say that. I'll handle it. Will you? All right. We could have done something you and me. We could have remade the universe.
Oh boy.
We'd be great. We could have been better gods than Dad. And I really wanted that. I wanted that. But now, if I can't have it with you, I don't need you. I just need your power.
Bitch.
Son of a... Ah! Damn it.
And Sam's gone too.
Yeah.
See, this is because Michael's body is so damaged. He can't move on. He can't leave. He can't move with that body anymore. He can't survive in that body. Dean is going to have to take Michael into his body, accept him, and be the host in order to save Sam and Jack.
He's gonna have to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Which he almost made last time that was an option.
Yeah.
Always about color. Find what makes you different because that sets you apart from everyone else. I was trying to fight bad guys like you.
Mess it up every time.
Maybe you're just their partner.
Then I actually heard what happened to you. It's crazy control. It's totally unfair. Feel the chest you got. It's healthy deal. And man, the loss. Teaming up.
Oh my
Oh, and those 3 Chicago shows are all going to be on Wednesdays in the fall, so I won't have to worry about one being on Tuesday and one being on,
Right. But all those episodes
All
on
3.
one night.
Yeah. But I only watch Fire and Men. I don't watch Fire.
Thank you, Tiny Wagon. You're welcome. That's right. I talked. Deal with it. Talk to Papa Chili. Chili on.
The horse spoke. I'll say Mr. Ed.
No, I was just going to say that. None of you guys will know who that is.
Right.
Or what that is.
Balloons and everything else for your
Unless you like old TV shows.
It's the biggest news ever at Olive Garden. All new big Italian classic starting at
Mr. Ed wasn't too bad.
Dishes too big
No,
to miss.
I enjoyed it.
That's funny. Alfredo.
I am Mr. Ed.
For a limited time, only at Olive Garden.
I don't know if we'll be able to do Black Lightning like when it comes back. Like,
Right.
but Legends, I'd be more open to doing Legends because our Mondays will be open
Right.
because of Supergirl moving to Sunday. So
More for your thing. That's
yeah,
Call
But-
1-800 Direct TV. That's like
so this is all.
Hey, I want you to come play for me. This is your way out.
It's done by Greg Berlanti, who's done like freaking and he did Everwood.
What you said? I
Mm.
don't know. Number one. That's what I. Really, Sam? Hitching a ride? I mean, do you ever quit? Go to hell. Yeah, in there. Done that. Stop him. You've done that. Not to consume the Nephilim's grace, Lucifer's. Juiced up, supercharged. You'll kill the boy. Hell, he could end the whole universe if he put his mind to it. And you thought I was bad.
No, you beat him. I saw you.
But he was weaker, and I was stronger. Believe me, I'd love to rip my mom apart. But now this, I ain't gonna meet soon. Not happening. This is the end of everything.
No. What if you had your sword?
No, it's been a really great time with you, but I think we should see other people.
See other people.
His sass is awesome.
Mhm.
It's on point.
Why should I listen to you? Son? Oh, yeah, we get a chance with that, but... As for kids, I can make more of those. Daddy Sandy coming to the rescue. But your little Jackie, the good-loving boy that you had before, he's killed people. He's got lots of blood on his hands. I don't care. He's family. It's family done for anybody. My dad left me. My brothers tried to kill me a lot. Family blows.
There's a reason why
Right.
they tried to kill you.
Am I killing me? Go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell you. He is.
No.
And why would they do that?
Why would Jack do that?
You're the Michelson.
You're a perfect vessel.
Why do you think you two are the vessels?
Michael and Lucifer.
You were born to this, boys.
I like that they showed them all young. They were so babies, so young.
I know who you are. If we work together, can we beat those things? Can we?
We have a chance.
You can't, Lucifer. Yes, Sam. Yes, Jack. Yes, I don't have a choice. You can do this. It's a one-time deal. I'm in charge. You're the engine, but I'm behind the wheel. Understand?
Using advanced conditioning. But I'm feeling generous today. So one of you is going to walk out that door. The other one will be laying there.
I mean, I think once they defeat Lucifer, like, that's the end of the show. Like, there's
Right.
nothing else. There's like no other big threat that they have to defeat, you know?
Yeah. Not unless God has another sibling. I
I'm thinking
Yeah, but Amara ended up, you know.
fire breathing dragons, sassy talking robots. Might give humans another chance if they know their place and worship me. I've earned it. But hey, it'll probably take a few days to unravel the universe, maybe 7-10 days tops. So maybe one of you can stop it. Maybe. Well, let's see. Clock's ticking, guys.
Jack's not gonna kill Sam, Lucifer. I don't know why you think he would.
Why is Sam looking like he's gonna kill him?
I don't know.
Why does that?
Are you gonna try to kill yourself? Like, what?
Yeah.
What? You can stop it. You can get your power back. No, I can't beat it. You can. What? I know you can.
No!
Don't!
No!
I love all of you.
Hot damn, baby Jesus in a casket.
Yeah!
Let my brother in. Well, turns out you and I have something in common. We both want to gut your ass.
I mean, like Gabriel said, they were meant for those festivals. Like those, they are those, those
Exactly.
angels.
To that run. It looked like he had some in his pants.
I have power. And I don't need money to end you, Lou. Dean.
Dang. Bye, Lucifer. Or is he dead?
I don't know about that one. It was the stupidest commercial
It
ever.
is dumb.
Unlock everything.
Yeah, I don't want to use my face to unlock my phone.
Right.
Sorry, but not sorry.
No.
Maybe I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
No, Lord, no.
It's Demi Lovato. Ooh, that freaking song.
Jump into summer with 30% off all dresses and shorts, 40% off all
Okay.
t-shirts, and 50% off all tees. Hurry in to get 30, 40, and 50% off at Old Navy.
Nature has created the best water in history. From a time before we started recording it, bottled at the source, untouched by man. It's Earth's finest water.
That kid's voice is just so like perfect for that. Yeah, you are. You're a dumb person.
You just wanted to say it so badly.
I did.
Is this the flower girl?
We don't have any viewers.
It's fun.
Maybe because I didn't tag it.
I don't know.
Do not
All
use
right.
if you are allergic to
We better have some tomorrow night though, because it'd be the last episode ever.
Yeah.
Ask your doctor
Ever and
about
ever.
Prisa.
At T-Mobile, we're committed to keeping military
So
families
bittersweet. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't either. Like, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. But like, I want it to like end. But because I've heard that they do it all really beautifully and like tie everything together really well. So I'm just like, well, they better, because they screwed up their writing a lot on that show.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
Human smuggler will be executed in 2 days unless renegades.
That got another season. Hi, Zombie.
Very nice.
It's 5th and final season.
The next is too valuable to start, but I want to say goodbye.
I'm Zombie. All new Monday at 9, 8 Central on the CW.
I don't watch it. I mean, I do watch it, but not avidly. I watch it on Netflix, and I'm still in like beginning of season 2, if not towards the end of season 1.
I haven't watched it.
And there's this couple that I thought was going to make it for the long haul, and when I was watching the shows last night for Supergirl and the Flash, whichever one that comes on after, I can't remember. I saw
Whatever
the
comes
beginning.
on after Supergirl.
No, whichever episode that comes on after.
Oh, okay.
I saw the beginning of it, and they were still together, and I was like, oh my god.
Well,
Like,
since
are
it's
they
on
actually-
Mondays, it probably comes on after Supergirl.
Like I was actually pretty
Yeah, it
happy.
does come on after Supergirl.
Pretty happy because the couple that I thought would make it have so far.
Yeah. Because after the Flash, it's
0.9% financing for 60
well, it was
months.
Black Lightning.
Right.
These ones for just $209 a month. Toyota safety sense comes standard.
Get your Toyota today.
And then Wednesdays, it's Riverdale.
Yeah.
What's better than Mountain
That
Mike's
looks
pizza?
delicious.
How about all you can eat
It
Mountain Mike's
does,
pizza?
but now Mike's cost too much.
Made for under $10. Mountain Mike's.
Yeah, they're good though. We usually get Mountain Mike's when we
We're
get
working hard.
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
We get Pizza Hut sometimes.
Pizza Hut is what we get because
Round Table's higher than Mountain Mike's though.
Yeah, but we don't eat it Round Table.
I do
This doesn't
sometimes.
go down easy.
If I want something
There's
different.
nothing supposed to need to send us in the order. We got 5 seconds. 5, 4, it's a trap.
Arrow season finale next on the CW.
Lucifer's not dead. Nope. He'll be back.
Yeah. His wings are just
His what?
his wings are spread out.
Is he though?
No. No, we did it. We did it. Team, we have it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the soup.
I called it.
You did. Mary's not gonna be happy. She's probably. Does she even know she has another son?
Mm-mm. So
Hey. Hey. Hey, handsome.
he's doing that. Oh yeah.
See? That's the picture I saw. He an angel!
Evil angel.
Now maybe they'll stick with this longer than 2 freaking episodes.
Right? Like
I don't want them to say that it's the year of the Michael, whatever they call it, and only have it be 2 episodes again.
Yeah.
That's freaking stupid. Like, no. No.
Right. I can't deal with that again. If they do that again, I'm actually not doing this.
Well, I mean, we've never done a live stream for Supernatural.
No, I know, but like I'm not even gonna review it. Like I'll be done.
Well, I haven't reviewed it for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Like,
You can feel uncomfortable.
but I mean, like you, I'm probably not gonna watch season 14 like every week. I'll
Mhm.
probably just watch it like, watch a couple and then like get caught up and
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. Because it's not a priority for me as much as other TV shows are.
Right.
So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I have to make sure I review Supernatural because no. Like,
Yeah.
Don't get you.
I mean, we all know that season 5 was the best and it should have ended there.
Yes.
But alas, it's super popular and it's continued,
Yes.
which is fine as long as they can keep coming up with good stories and keep everybody interested, I guess. But, I think after like 14, 15, they should end it. That's a lot of
Yeah. Really, I think that would have been a good series finale right there. Just like
people would have been so pissed though.
and crap. Like
They would have just been so mad though. Because they'd be like, no, not my Dean.
I don't know. Because I feel like that'd be a fantastic series finale. Like they spend their whole lives working on fixing things.
Yeah.
And then it's just, it doesn't work. And they finally just lose.
Mm-hmm. So you watched the lightning. It was red. It was blue and yellow.
Yes, it was.
It's the.
It's coffee shop girl.
It's done.
Yes.
Previously,
Whom I believe is the protege of Jay. Jay Garrick from Earth 2.
I don't even know what's going on Arrow because I don't watch it.
I don't know either.
It was so funny on Twitter, like one of those TV people that posts about the TV shows and does the recaps and stuff was saying that like Emily Bet Rickard said, there's some like obstacles in the finale for them. And I'm like, when is there not issues with the listening? Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shit together. See, when freaking Rain did that on Supergirl, it made me think of Black Canary.
Right?
Because I was like, Black Canary does that.
Yeah, when Purity and when Rain did it. Yeah. I just saw Black Canary. That's all I saw. Well, if you want to turn that off for a second. Anything you want to add to what we talked about during the show?
I mean, I don't think so. Dean is Michael.
You know what they should do? Since Dean still has memories that Michael's still down in the pit, Michael should go rescue Michael and then they can team up. So then we have the third brother back. What do you guys think? That'd be that'd be great. I think.
Yeah, I think that would be good too.
Because just like in the 100th episode,
because I mean, season 14 is gonna be the 300th is gonna have the 300th episode. So they're gonna probably do something special for that.
Yeah, so just like in the 200th episode with the song, and then they add like,
gosh, has it really been freaking
5 years? And
no,
not 5 years.
4
years
since season 10, because that's when they did the 200th episode.
Yeah.
And then season 14 is gonna have the 300th episode. We've been doing this since then.
We've been doing this.
We've been reviewing Supernatural since 2014.
Yeah.
Like I remember, I'm thinking back to that video of us sitting outside at MJC doing the review for the 200th episode and saying that we didn't really care for it, but we did like that song because we ended up doing a cover of the song.
Yeah, you don't have to go watch it. Really, you don't.
So, you know, we've been doing this for a long time.
We have. Remember when we sat out there on the... We usually sat on this side, but one time we sat on this side, and it was really weird because we sat in different positions.
Yeah.
So, like, I just kept pointing out how it was odd for me sitting on the wrong side of the computer.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, the way we're sitting now is the way we sat when we were always on this side.
Yeah, and I mean, this is how we sit when we're on the floor, too.
Which is odd because I'm right-handed, so you'd think that
Yeah.
I feel better on that side.
I'm gonna elbow you.
Right? But like you had your shirt that you got, you had that magazine back thing, and we were just it was.
I have 2 Supernatural shirts. I have one that says "Carry On My Wayward Side," and then I have one that's got got Dean and Sam on it.
It was the Carry On one that you wore
Yeah.
that day when we showed the magazine covers and the
the TV guide thing.
Yeah. Like, and that was on this
and
side.
that wasn't that when you sat up against that building that we did that.
We were sitting up against the building on both sides.
Yeah, but like the 200th episode, we were at one of the benches outside.
The 200th episode,
when we did the review for that, we were outside and we were at one of those blue benches that they have outside.
We did it on a bench.
Yeah. Or the table. Was it one of those blue tables?
Right, because they don't have a bench.
Yeah. I meant table, sorry.
Right.
It was one of those blue tables that was kind of over by the
Morris
building.
Oh. The Morris building.
We're like the building that's facing the street.
Well, yeah, I know where the Morris building is, but
yeah.
It
was
there
like they had 2 tables in that area though. They were kind of by the trees. Well, anyway,
we were about the one closer to the cafeteria, like under the big oak tree, or whatever the whole type of tree that is.
I don't know, maybe
because there's the 2 there, then the big tree,
possibly. But anyway, we were outside, and I was wearing my I Love SF sweatshirt, and we were talking about the 200th episode.
Yeah. I don't remember specifically that. I remember more like...
Well, because I went back and kind of watched parts of it recently, and I was just like, why am I doing that?
That's why I can't watch my previous videos, because I'll be like, why the hell did I say that? Why did I move that way?
I was so awkward. I'm just like...
Yeah, but then you see how far you've come.
Yeah.
Like, you were so shy.
I was. But I was never uncomfortable doing the reviews though, which is weird. Like, I was never uncomfortable on camera doing the reviews. I just would like kind of sometimes not always know what to say, or I would do awkward things. I
remember our first couple reviews, you were like really shy and you hardly spoke.
and I was still kind of coming up with a name too.
Yeah, which is a lot of the reason why I tend to still speak like more on some of the videos, not just because I have the comic-y background, but because it's kind of been the thing since we started.
Yeah, it has.
Where I spoke more because you were too shy, and now we're in this area where we have to figure out what's the happy medium, and it's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. But when I was doing the Supergirl and Flash reviews, like, the last few days, I was like, yeah, I'm doing these by myself, and I really need Raven here because, like, it just balances things out a lot more. But I felt like I did a better job on the Flash review than I did the Supergirl review. But that's usually how it goes anyway, because I
Right.
care more about the Flash than I do Supergirl.
Mhm.
But I still tried to keep it around like 8 or 9 minutes, so that it
Right.
was, it was a decent enough amount of time.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't think of anything to rant about. And I'm like, it's not relevant to rant about anything if Raven's not here. So I was like, what's the point? I basically just have to say what I liked about the episode and didn't like about the episode, and that's it. Like,
Right.
That's basically
It's
what
funny how
I
I'm always the one ranting too, because on
I mean,
when I was doing the Legends reviews, when I was able to keep up with it, like those reviews are 30 minutes and over.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I'm ranting.
Yeah, you
about
can rant for a
something.
long time.
Oh.
I just feel like I'm repeating myself when I do it.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
I mean, the Flash review was a little longer. It was like more around 11, 12 minutes. But
you have more to say with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do rant. It's usually about couple stuff, though.
Yes.
When I rant.
Yeah. Mine is usually more about character and
Sometimes it's about character too.
development.
Like tomorrow, you're probably gonna see both of us rant.
Yes.
Because it be Once Upon a Time, yo.
Mhm.
And Emma's gonna be back, so yeah. Prepare for the rant
Yes.
from her.
Yes. Major rantage. I mean, like, as I was watching the shows last night, because I wasn't able to watch Supergirl or The Flash until last night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I stayed up till 3 to finish
Wow.
them. Because I was just like, I really.
Well, I rewatched both of them because, like, the night they were on, I had them on, but like I was kind of multitasking, so I
Right.
wasn't completely paying attention. And I definitely needed to rewatch Supergirl because I was like, there's parts I need to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And then Flash, there was like a whole like 20 minutes that I missed, so I had to go back and rewatch that.
Right.
But yeah, so did that.
Yeah, for me, like, I as I was watching, I was like, I'd hit that mark, I'd hit that point, I'd hit that point, I'd hit that point. And when I was done with the Flash, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I need to talk. But she's probably done the review or will do it soon. And I'm
When did
busy
you
tomorrow.
finish?
Oh, I watched them last night, around 3. And
Yeah, I was asleep.
yeah. Yeah.
I fell asleep around like, I don't know, 1-ish.
But like, like I was thinking you'd probably, if you hadn't already done it, you were probably going to do it in the morning or something, something, I don't know. Because
Yeah,
I don't
didn't
know
have
how your
class today.
schedule is. So I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen and I'm busy tomorrow, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, I said that you'd probably add on your thoughts, after
Okay.
you've seen it.
Yeah.
But in like a comment or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'll watch it, and if like there's anything that you didn't say that I want,
I mean,
to
there's
talk
usually
about,
things that I don't say.
Well, I
that
mean,
you
this
can talk about.
just a lot of it's though just because you missed that moment. Or
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
Like when the president on Supergirl ended up being an alien,
Yeah, I missed that one.
you just looked away for a second because that's all there was, but just a split second.
Yeah.
So, just like that. The
I
movie
don't
saw
understand
the
how people are able to like live tweet the moment like as they're watching it and not miss what's happening on television. Because I feel like when I'm tweeting, I'm missing what's happening. Like when I watched the Timeless finale on Sunday, there was a hug between Lucy and Wyatt that I missed because I was tweeting about the finale.
Well, you were probably looking down at your phone.
And I was
doing
like,
it.
why did I miss the hug? It already happened. I wanted to see that.
See, what I do is like I kind of know where the buttons are, so like I watch it. I'll type.
I try to do that.
And then I'll look down.
I try to kind of like do that. I'm trying to more like do that more often because I'm like I'm watching this, but I want to say something about it.
Right. And then like as soon as I feel like I've typed like maybe I'll type like 2, maybe 3 words. I'll look down, like glance at it, see if it's spelled right.
Your
or
phone must
whatever.
autocorrect finale to finally because it said finally on
Yeah.
the tweets, and I was like,
My phone is auto correcting everything. because it's new, so it's not used to how I speak.
Because I was like, it's finale.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm just like not even bothering.
Yeah.
When I do it, when I go back through it again, if I remember to notice it, then I'll probably like put it in and then save it as a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bothers me.
What's your picture?
This?
Mm-hmm.
This picture on my phone for Naruto fans is Gaara,
Nice.
the leader of the village hidden in the sand.
I loved that they showed the flashback. They were so babies. They were so young.
Right?
Our little Sam and
They were
Dean.
so cute.
They were so young. So young.
So cute.
That was probably like season 2 or 3.
That was...
Wasn't it?
No.
It was like 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because 4 is when we start to see the angels.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have been 4.
Yeah, like, I think that's a flashback to when they went back in time.
Oh, okay.
And, like...
Gosh, it's been so long.
Because they didn't know that they were the vessels until they went back and saw their mom and dad for the first time.
Yeah, I don't even remember, like, some of the earlier stuff. It's been so long.
Well...
I mean, it's been so long since I've gone back and watched those. Like, because I've only watched them once all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, there's some I remember, but there's a lot that I don't.
Right. I've only watched the shows once. I mean, there were some times in the beginning when I would rewatch, and that's mostly the first couple seasons because they were scary and I was in the mood for horror.
The first few seasons are really good.
Yeah.
In terms of that.
The first 3.
Yeah.
After that, they get tame.
But once season 4 hits, like once Cass is introduced and the angels start appearing, like it's still really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not as scary.
Right. So you'll have the occasional episode, but especially nowadays, it's just like, oh, monster of the week. Blah, blah,
but I mean,
blah.
the first few seasons were like legit. I was watching some of those at night, and I was like getting scared.
Yeah,
because those were like really
the kid
creepy.
from the like.
Those were really creepy.
The kid, the bicycle, and the lake.
Yeah, those
and
were
the
like
family
legit.
getting haunted by the kid and the lake.
Yeah, and then the picture one, where the freaking picture came to life, and it was like the family.
Oh,
remember?
yeah,
that was hecka scary.
Like carrying around
that
with a razor,
super scary.
Like the people used to like
yes,
shave, and then like she's cutting.
Yeah,
their
that was like
throats
that was like a true horror movie.
Yeah,
that was scary.
Yeah. What are your guys' favorite moments? Put them down in the comments below.
I mean, you know, it's not the end of the series, but it is the end of the season. So, you know, we can ask that.
Exactly. What are your favorite moments of the seasons so far? And if you've been with us since day one, or even if you found us last year, this year, whatever, or if this is your first time watching, what have you been your favorite moments of us doing the reviews? Or of just the show in general.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below. You can tweet at us. The link will be in the description. And yeah. You can catch us tomorrow night for Once Upon a Time series finale.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Oh,
it's ending.
It kills me to say it.
I know.
And because this and Once Upon a Time were our first reviews.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
we need to look back and see which one was actually the one we posted first.
Yeah, we do. I think it was like, wasn't it like season 4 or season 3? I think it was season 3.
Maybe. But which show did we post first? Supernatural or Once Upon a Time?
We'll have to check on that.
That'd be an interesting little thing.
We'll have to go back and check. Because we've done like over 300 videos on the channel. But not all of those are reviews. Some of those are just like you doing stuff, like the game stuff and things like that. So, but yeah, like they're both the first 2 shows that we did for the channel before we started doing the CW shows, which is pretty much what our channel's gonna be now. Like pretty much all the shows we review are going to be CW shows.
Yes.
Because Once Upon a Time was the only one we were doing that wasn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, that tells you where our loyalty lies, I guess.
Yeah.
CW. But So we are thinking about doing the new Charmed when it premieres in the fall, because it's going to be on after Supergirl, which is going to now be on Sundays in the fall at 8. And then Legends will be on in Supergirl's old spot, which is Monday nights at 8.
And it'll be nice that we still like have 2 shows that aren't superheroes.
Yeah.
That we're still kind of like out there.
I mean, even if we even review Supernatural, though.
Right.
Because, like, it depends on how season 14 is.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll most definitely probably do the 300th episode.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's going to be a special episode.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we would have done the 100th if we could have, but we didn't start watching it until after that.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, the 100th was in season 5.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, but we weren't reviewing that.
No. But you said if we had been watching.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I was watching.
Sorry. We started reviewing it after the 100th episode had already aired. But we did
After
the 200th.
The best season of the whole show.
But we did the 200th and we'll do the 300th.
Yeah.
So.
And so we're contemplating dropping this show for next season.
Contemplating.
And contemplating bringing on Charmed.
I mean, I really only even when I was doing it by myself, like it really only had like maybe 1 or 2 people watching it anyway that were Supernatural fans. So it wasn't a whole lot of people. And I feel like more people watch the superhero ones anyway.
Yeah, which is why I was gonna say we talked a little bit about it, but we haven't really talked much. And that's Teen Titans.
Yeah. When is that premiering?
They've started filming.
Okay, but is there a premiere date yet?
I think it's I think they're shooting for spring
of next year.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we have time.
Well, it's either like the fall of this year or spring of next year.
Well, if they're filming it now, it's probably not going to be the fall. It's probably going to be next year. Or it could be the fall. It could be late fall, like November, October, November, or something.
I just remember like seeing something about it, and then it passed through.
Well, anyway, we'll deal with that when it gets closer to the time that it's going to premiere. But right now, we'll probably just do those.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I know people want us to do Black Lightning, but I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah. For a character that we don't know much about.
Especially,
they are going to be bringing on, though. They're going to be bringing on Static Shock.
Okay.
And
like, I feel like Legends we can both do, because like I've seen the first 2 seasons of Legends, and you know, I'm more familiar with that and know more about the characters and stuff. So it'd be easier to do that.
Yeah.
In Black Lightning.
And all I know about Black Lightning is because I watched a video about Black Lightning, and it's like,
what we'll probably do with Black Lightning is we'll do the same thing that we're going to do with season 1. We'll wait till the season is over, and then we'll do a whole like recap of the season.
Yeah.
But season 2 might be a full 22 episode season, though.
Right.
Season 1 was just 13 episodes. So it just depends on, you know, how long the season is. Maybe we'll like do a recap at like the halfway point, and then like the second half we'll do another one.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But because we know you guys like Black Lightning and want us to do that, but we're not going to do weekly reviews for that if we do it, because that's too much.
Yeah. But like I was watching a thing on saying that like not many people know who Black Lightning is, blah 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 blah, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
And then it was showing me clips of animated shows that I've watched that has Black Lightning in it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't remember. Then they're like, yeah, he's Static Shock's mentor.
Really?
And I'm like, oh, okay. But the thing is that Static Shock isn't actually a character owned by DC. Static Shock is created by some random guy who isn't affiliated with a certain company.
Right.
So it's his own brainchild. And so there's rights issues, but Static Shock is on he's on the Young Justice.
Okay.
He's on the Young Justice team currently. And he did make a show on Batman Beyond and Justice League Unlimited. in the crossover between that and Batman Beyond. And
Starfire's not listed on here.
Well-
Raven, Coriander.
Coriander is
Oh, that's
Starfire.
Starfire?
Yeah. And so they were like, that's how they wrote him into the DC universe, but they don't own him.
Okay.
So there's theories going around that we might be getting Static Shock soon
Oh wow.
because like he's already training his kids.
Yeah, I don't think there's an air date yet for Titans.
So since he's already training his kids and teaching them, like
Cool
soon
picture,
it is. Like soon we'll be getting Static Shock for him to train.
though. Nice.
So,
So that's Dick Grayson, right?
Yeah.
That's Robin.
yeah. I'm surprised they're going with Robin
Mm-hmm.
because he's older.
Yeah.
I thought they'd probably go with Nightwing, but Nightwing is a lesser known character. He's more well known for Robin. So they'll probably start him out as Robin and then him go through the I'm not wearing tights and then
But I mean, you know, I don't mind sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I don't mind having all of our shows be CW shows, but I think there should be a balance of superhero shows and non-superhero shows. And if we're not going to review Supernatural that much, we're going to have to find something else to do along with Charmed. But I don't watch any other shows on CW aside from those. So it's difficult.
Yeah, we'll probably find another show outside of CW.
Which
maybe.
is fine.
Yeah. There are quite a few shows, like every season, that are premiering
Yeah.
that we'll look into.
I mean, I know that our biggest following and the most amount of viewers we get are on the superhero shows, like Supergirl and The Flash. I mean, for a while we were getting quite a few on our Once Upon a Time reviews.
Yeah, but then we stopped.
Because we were doing them regularly.
Yeah.
But now we're not. So hopefully you guys are still around because when we post the Once Upon a Time reviews, I see that they have a lot of views. So you guys are watching them. But I just hope that you show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it's the series finale. We're not doing anymore.
Yeah.
It's done after tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So show up.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it'll work out with Supergirl because it'll be, like, Charmed will be right after. So if we want to watch both shows, we could just, like, we don't have to review both of them, I guess. But, like, we can, you know, do one the next day.
Whichever one we do, like.
We'll definitely do Supergirl.
We'll definitely do Supergirl Sunday night.
Yeah.
Whether or not we review Charmed Sunday night is a different thing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably do the premiere.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, we're only checking this out because we're curious about it, not because we think it's going to be better than the original or anything like that. Because we love the original Charmed, and we always will.
Yeah.
But we're curious to see what their take is.
You know what we should do? We should watch each episode along with
the original
and see how it matches up. So
yeah, it's
then,
gonna be quite different.
So then, like, we can really talk about the similarities.
But we're not gonna have time to do that all in one night.
I know. I'm just saying, like, we should.
Like, what we could do is, like, maybe if you came earlier in the day on Sunday before Supergirl, we could watch the, like, original episode of Charmed that's going to go with the one that's going to premiere that night. So we'll already have that watched. And then when the new one is on, like, we'll watch that one. And then when we do the review, we'll compare them.
Right.
Because we're not going to have time to, like, watch the original.
Oh, yeah, no.
You have to do that beforehand.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, either we do it earlier on Sunday, or we each do it, like, either we watch it together or we watch it separate and just,
because it's on Netflix.
Exactly.
Is it still on there?
I think so.
Let me check.
If it's not, then we'll do that. I guess we can't. And so you guys have that to look forward to, at least for episode 1.
And I mean, there are certain shows that I love, but I don't want to review them.
Yeah.
You know,
Because you like them too much. You don't want them to be.
Because I want to focus on them.
Yeah.
Like Timeless, I would do it, but
you just want to enjoy the show.
I just want to enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, not that we don't enjoy the show when we do the reviews, but there's a different joy in it.
Because I feel like a lot of people around our age and younger watch a lot of the CW shows.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like us doing those shows is going to have more viewers than if we did something that wasn't a CW show.
Right.
So it's better to stick to doing CW shows.
We just have to find one this coming season that we like.
I mean, we could try to do that sports one, but like,
There's nothing really to talk about for it.
Yeah, that's true.
We could branch off and do a short run season.
Yeah.
And so we we could binge season 2, like Winona or something, and then do season 3 because it's only like 10 to 12 episodes.
Right, like we could just throw in like the ones that are shorter season shows or something, and just kind of do like a whole recap instead of just weekly episodes or something.
And that way we would, just do whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have it figured out by when we start posting.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know all the dates, and I just know that
actually, since Winona is airing in July, that'd be something for us to do over the summer.
Yeah.
When you get back from whatever trip you're inevitably going to go on this.
I'm probably not going to go anywhere out of state this summer.
Snap.
I mean, I'll probably do like day trips around in California places, but like not like somewhere out of state. It just depends. I don't know. I want to, but I probably won't.
Right. I'm contemplating. I want to, but I probably
go
won't.
visit my friend in like Indiana again, but
yeah,
I'll probably end up doing that around winter break again because that's when I went to see her last time.
Yeah. I'm contemplating.
Maybe if I go this time at winter break, it'll actually be snowing when I'm there. Because when I went in January of last year, it was icy, but it wasn't snowing. So
yeah.
Yes, Charmed is still on Netflix.
Okay.
Jesus.
So
yeah,
we'll probably do stuff like that. If you guys have any shows that air in the fall that are premiering in the fall, first season, first episode fall, that you guys want us to think about doing, let us know in the comments below or on Twitter.
I just feel like so many of the shows that are on other networks are like crime ones or like really serious dramas that I don't always watch. Right. So I'm like, I don't really want to,
and there's really nothing
to watch them,
and you don't really want to review them.
I mean, if it was something like JAG or like NCIS, and I was like all caught up and I was willing to talk about it, I would do that. But with a lot of the ones on now, like I don't really have anything to talk about.
Yeah, and
like I said, I feel like the majority of the people that we're reaching are going to watch the shows on CW. They're not going to watch something like The Blacklist or How to Get Away with Murder or, things like that.
Right.
They might watch them occasionally, but they're not going to be invested in them.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I might talk about Game of Thrones. This is the series ender this season.
Oh, it's ending?
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah, they'll be doing spinoffs, but yeah, Game of Thrones itself, the characters we know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It might be this season or it might be next season because they might be skipping this season.
I mean, heck, if you wanted us to do like an older TV show from like the 90s or early 2000s or something, and we've seen it, which most likely I probably have.
That's true.
We can do that.
We could do like a half a season.
Because I don't mind rewatching old shows and like doing that kind of stuff and just talking about them. Because I can talk about them for hours. Like,
Yep.
They're fun.
Yeah. So, I suppose. Damn, it's not even until next time because we're probably not gonna do next season.
I mean, maybe we'll probably be more sporadic with
Yeah.
our reviews next season. Like I said, we'll probably do the premiere because heck, after this, we have to know what freaking happens in the premiere.
Yes.
And like I was saying, if they only do the 2-episode thing again, I'm gonna be so pissed off. But anyway, we'll probably do the premiere and we'll do the 300th episode.
Yeah.
I don't know which episodes we'll do after that, but we will definitely do those 2 episodes.
Yeah, we'll talk about how our schedule for Supernatural will appear as when we do this.
Yeah, because it's still going to be Thursday.
review.
It's still going to be on Thursdays in the fall.
When we
So
do the season premiere, we'll talk about
so that's
our
not
schedule and
that's
that.
not changing its time or day. It's just going to be Supergirl and Legends that are changing.
Right. So on the review for the season opener, we will talk about how our schedule for Supernatural will look for that season.
Right.
But I guess until we see Blue Eyes again.
Until we see Dean as Michael again. Carry on.
My wayward son.
I'm always the one that says